Hey, hey, Blue Table fans. It's time for your studio update, and it's late in the day, so not everybody's here. First off is whoosh, inquiries. Bump, bump, bump. And by the way, this is the team of people who will respond to you when you have a quote request. That's right, because we're here to assemble and paint your figures. So, Spencer, you're in your trial week, right?
Yep.
You feeling nervous? Here, let me move this way so you're not backlit so harshly. Here we go.
It's actually
That's
pretty
right.
easy work. James is a good teacher, so
Okay,
hasn't been
good.
too bad. Other than the giant pile of Dark Eldar this morning.
The giant pile of Dark Eldar.
Yes.
That was wonderful. So you, what state did you come from?
Maryland.
You came, did you drive? You
No,
flew.
I flew in
Flew
Sunday.
from Maryland to have a week trial
Yep.
to see if you had what it takes to work in the Blue Table Painting Inquiries Department.
Yes, sir.
All right, fantastic. Thanks for playing.
Hey,
And I
might
also
be
noticed
fat,
that
but I can
they're
jump.
blocking, they're starting to block him in slowly.
Yeah, he's doing a good
That's
job.
right.
so
He's
we're
going to see if he can jump out. Okay, go.
I've got a bad knee. There's no way I'm doing it.
Don't let the wolves know you got a bad knee. All right, here's Robbie. He's going to do a video later on these. I am photobombing your video you're going to do on trade stock. Check it out. This is a Crike's Army that is ridiculously huge. It's got to be like 100 to 200 points. I mean,
Super huge, yeah.
it's, yeah. And are you almost done unloading it?
Yeah, just got
Now?
one more tray here and then...
Okay, great. So, yeah, it's absolutely, just the jacks, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, maybe 70 points of jacks. Oh, yeah, I'd say this is pushing 200.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's awesome. So Robbie's going to have a video up on that tonight, right, Robbie?
Yes.
Poke, poke. And you'll have a chance to just pick it up. Just be like, you know what? I'll take it as is. Fell swoop. It's going to be awesome. That's what we're going to call it, the fell swoop. Hey, how's it going? We're here with art director John. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Awesome. So what's new in your pod?
Oh my gosh, there's a competition.
Okay, I'm ready. There's a
We all
competition.
have identical infinity projects. And
Okay.
I have the same instructions, and we're going to...
So each pod
Uh-huh.
has an infinity army to paint, but the army's identical.
Yeah,
Okay, what faction is it?
Japanese.
Which is Yujing.
Yes.
Okay, great. And so what's the competition then? 3 pods,
Who can get it done the fastest and who can get it done the best.
fastest and best.
And we were ready to go
Fantastic.
today. We only have 3 people.
Oh, that's awesome. You're
But,
ready to go.
Zane chickened out.
He chickened out? He wouldn't be in the contest?
No, so we're doing it tomorrow.
So it's just you and... Oh, okay. So you're still doing it.
Yeah,
You're still... Well, they were in the middle of a giant thing.
yeah.
So there you
I'm
go.
still gonna give him a hard time.
All right, fantastic. Okay, so in case I didn't mention this, the artists are organized into 3 different groups, and they work as a team on projects. That doesn't mean that individual artists don't put individual touches on things, or a lot of times projects are assigned just to one person, but we have a great deal of camaraderie, and we're on regular schedules, and that is because the miniatures painting industry needs to be taken seriously. And here we are doing it. We purchased, look at this building. Look at this. We renovated this and made this place beautiful. And it is, and our name is on the deed here, and we are dead serious about this profession. So away we go. Let us know what we can do for you. Okay, we're here at Mason's pod.
What's going
Mason's
on?
not messing around, so tell us what's going on with you guys today, Mason.
We actually just
Speak for the tribe.
polished off a giant Dark Eldar project. It was actually 5 hours
Awesome.
under time, so we were...
Awesome. How many days did it take your team to finish the whole army? And it was like 4,000 points.
See, I worked on it by myself for 2 days.
Oh, yeah, hold on a second.
Okay, so it took me 4 days.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
we had to
He
count-
started like counting on his fingers. I'm like, all right, I'm turning off the record button.
Ben plus math equal no good. This is how I calculate.
That's awesome. Do it again, do it again.
My shoes are off. I can count to 20.
That's brilliant.
You know, my wife is taking an algebra class.
Okay, I'm ready.
And she looks at me and is like, when am I going to ever use algebra in my day-to-day life?
Right.
Yeah.
And I've only thought of one instance where my personal self, use algebra. Dungeons and Dragons.
That's right.
That is the only time.
That is the only time it's useful.
Yeah.
So learn your algebra, kids, because you never know when you're going to be attacked by a tribe of kobolds.
4d6 plus 2 is algebra.
Right. I'm ready. Yeah, basic probabilities, big deal. Yeah, the quadratic equation, I was called to substitute in a 7th grade class. And their topic of the day was the quadratic equation. And I realized the only time I needed the quadratic equation in life was to teach it again to a new class of 7th graders. So effectively, if I may, it was the perpetuation of useless information.
Well, it's just like anybody with a philosophy major. The only thing that they can do with that is teach philosophy.
Right.
That's not true. You can actually use it every day.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. I'm ready.
It's philosophy. You use it every day in every situation.
That's right.
Like Taoism. It applies to everything.
I'm ready.
In what situation can you actually make money with philosophy?
See, that guy survived the car wreck because he just let off the gas and went with it. He's like, I'm going to fly through this windshield and just let the universe carry me. Carry me.
It's actually a way
Jordan, he thinks it's hilarious.
So, by living philosophically, you can do anything using that philosophy, and it's just like Kung Fu. It just happens to mean good skill. You can use
Kung Fu means good skill.
Yeah, you can hard work.
Hold on, is that true, Karen? Because you're a Kung Fu master says no. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to solve this by trial by arms. Karen versus Zane. Cue gong. Fight.
Is this where we have the Star Trek fighting song?
Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. That's right. Zane's shirt rips slightly. I almost said quietly.
I don't know what that means, but
Shrimp. That's the sound a shirt makes when it's ripping quietly. It's like, I don't want to bother anybody, but shrimp. All right.
Just imagine
Anyway.
Superman in a movie theater, and he has to change real quick. He's like,
Dun 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 dun. Sir, what are you doing? Dun dun dun. Dun, dun, dun. I love that song. I want that on my alarm clock. The Superman thing.
Superman is still.
No, I haven't. Does it have that super stud guy
No.
from the last one in it? It's
got
a different guy?
Different guy.
Oh, nuts.
Yeah.
All right, well, there you go.
I'm not a big fan of Superman, so it doesn't really hit on my radar.
Right.
It's affiliated with
All right.
Christopher Nolan.
All right.
But still, it's
Is that
Superman.
the other Superman?
No,
All I know is I
that's
thought he
the
was a really good
director of The
Superman.
Dark Knight, Christopher
Oh, okay.
Nolan.
Is that who's doing the Superman Man of Steel?
I don't think he's
Whatever
the
it
exact
is.
director, but he's affiliated with
Okay. All right.
His name's on
Well,
it.
they just plaster up whoever old's name on
Since we're
there.
on the subject, I highly recommend that people look up the Superman documentary of the guys that play superheroes on Hollywood Boulevard.
Okay.
It's freaking awesome.
Okay.
It just
Great.
follows in their day-to-day life and what they do when they don't get paid to do that stuff.
Do what stuff?
To go out there and dress up as superheroes and stuff. People just give
Really?
them tips, and they're not actually affiliated with the studios at all. And so they're just constantly trying to get them out of there. They're like, get out, get out, get out. It's really fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
It's
Neat.
awesome.
All right. Well, I think we've definitely run out of interesting topics now, so off
Oh, I
I go.
can come up with more.
Okay, here they are.
Okay,
Look
got
at that. That's neat. I
Alright.
like that piece.
Littered with bodies. As
Right?
is
Because that was the
delicious.
requirement, right? So is this like a bunker, supposedly?
Yeah, he wanted like a settlement outpost.
Okay,
Focused around the world.
great.
Yeah,
All right, well,
this
I'm all for it.
insane,
Yeah,
broken,
we've seen
broken.
that. And what he's going to do is he's going to put some kind of spackle in here and curve it to give this, a more Eldar-y feel to it. All right, well. Hey, thanks a lot, Cameron. That looks really super. Hey, Thomas, how's it going?
Good. I'm playing with my tanks.
I had a dream about you the other night. Do you want to hear it?
I do want to hear it.
All right, here we go. No, it's the same one I already told you.
Oh, the
but
same
I'm
one.
gonna,
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
tell the fans.
You're gonna tell the fans.
Okay, so
All right.
here it is. So here's the dream I had. I'm at the base of these mighty mountains, right? And there's Thomas and his wife, Janine. And Thomas is showing me this awesome Chaos Space Marine army he painted, right? And I'm just like, wow, this is just really amazing. I got all these conversions. And his wife is like making lunches and like pack lunches. And as she puts them in the backs of these motorcycles, I realize they're giant full-size Chaos Space Marine motorcycles sitting there, right? And the dream shifts like they do. Thomas and I are Chaos Space Marines, and we're riding off our long flowing hair flowing in the wind, right? And we're going up like these switchbacks high into this mountain, and you can see over the plains and off to the horizon, and there's like this mighty sunset out there, and Sons of Odin by Manowar is playing as we ride to the top of the mountain. It's pretty awesome. So I'm voting that we need to make a mini diorama of Thomas and I riding on Chaos Space Marine bikes. And by the way, Chaos Space Marines are coming out in September. Come on! Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, all right, let's turn it off before YouTube does the thing that they do.